Hello viewers, how are you today? My name is Fumi Johnson. I welcome you once again to my YouTube channel. And how have you been keeping safe with your family? I hope you're maintaining the social distance, washing your hands, using the sanitizers, do all the things necessary to keep yourself safe throughout the period. I know it won't last for too long. In no time, all of this would, be over, and you and I will be here to tell the story. So today, I just want to randomly talk about the do's and don'ts of public speaking. Do's and don'ts of public speaking. So I have divided into two: 5 do's and 5 don'ts of public speaking. Let me start with the don'ts. The first one is do not overstay your welcome, which has to do with time management. This is very important because once you have been allotted a particular time for your training or for your speech or for your presentation, you don't want to overstay. You don't want to overuse that time because you would lose your audience. They already know what time, to envisage that you're starting and ending. If you overstay, if you overuse that time, as time goes on, they would lose their, attention, and they may not listen to you again. They may decide to start leaving your class if you continue to talk to them. Secondly, do not overload your slides. When I mean do not overload your slides, it means have just at least 5 bullet points in a slide and talk about it in a punchy manner. Now, if your slides are too worded, they keep saying words and words, you keep looking at it, and that's where you're not connecting with your audience because you will just be reading through the slides to them. And that takes me to the next slide, to the next point, which says reading through the slides. You don't read through the slides. Rather, you look at the slides and connect with your audience. By the time you start reading through the slides, it's as good as giving them the slides to go through when they're back in the house. You don't want to read through the slides to them. You want to connect with them. And again, body language matters a lot. Some people do not know how to manage the body language. They prefer to stay on a spot. They won't move, they won't connect, they won't leave that particular spot. So it becomes monotonous. They go back and forth. It is a no-no. Lastly, which is the 5th one for the don'ts, do not tell stories that are not connected with what you're about to say or